Hello and welcome everyone to the Sketch Schools United States of Comedy. I'm Mark Rosecca, founder of thesketchschool.com, and today we are live on our YouTube channel and other places for the very first time. If you want to subscribe to and follow our channel, we'd love for you to. Please follow us on YouTube at the Sketch School 411. We have the link scrolling on screen as well. We're glad you're here with us because we have a great show tonight featuring sketch comedy by 10 of the writers in our weekly writers' rooms at the Sketch School. For this show, we have a theme. We are celebrating the 250th anniversary of the United States by writing history sketches. Each writer was given a period of history to write about. So we have 250 years of comedy. What we're presenting to you here is sort of a live table read of these all new history sketches. So before we kick this off again, if you want to follow us, please check that link in the banner and feel free to laugh and comment along in the chat room. We're going to kick it off with our very first sketch. It's written by Olivia Johnson, and it was inspired. Olivia was assigned the time period of 1776 to 1800 to write a sketch with somewhere within that time frame. The sketch Olivia wrote is this one we're about to read. It's called Mean Boys. And it goes like this. Interior, Presidential Mansion Day. This is a movie trailer. Everything looks true to period.
Coming this fall from Ken Burns and the creators of Mean Girls, featuring the first two mean boys who shaped this country. It's 1797, and John Adams was just elected the second president of the United States of America. This is Mean Boys.
An advisor walks Thomas Jefferson toward a group of seated men, one of whom is John Adams.
Since you got the second most votes in the election, you are now the vice president. I'll show you around. Over there, we have the worst people you'll ever meet, the Federalist.
Who are the Federalists?
Oh, they're American royalty. That's Secretary of State Timothy Pickering, one of the dumbest people you'll ever meet.
The camera cuts to Pickering laughing and slamming an axe between his fingers.
Attorney General Charles Lee, he has 4 states and a custom collection of tricorn hats.
The camera cuts to Lee showing off his tricorn hat.
And President John Adams. He knows everything about everyone. It's why his powdered wig is so big. It's full of secrets.
Come, sit with us.
Good luck.
Jefferson sits with the group.
Welcome. As president, I'm in charge here. On Wednesdays, we wear nothing because we skinny dip in the Potomac.
Slow motion B-roll of Adams, Jefferson, and the Federalists confidently walking around town.
Being with the Federalists was like leaving the actual world and entering the powerful political world.
Have you thought of any fun political initiatives you think are cute yet?
I feel we should limit the federal government and give the states rights.
Pickering gasps.
Oh my gosh, no, you can't. States' rights are off limits, and that's just like the rules of federalism.
Adams later corners Jefferson.
Pickering told me you wanted stronger states' rights. I can give a speech if you want.
Really? You would do that?
Adams delivers a political speech.
We need a centralized government to maintain stability. None of this states' rights bollocks.
Jefferson is enraged.
Why would he do such a thing?
Because he's a life ruiner. He ruins lives.
To handle this in Federalist world, all the fighting had to be sneaky.
Jefferson speaks with Adams.
Legend says the colder the river, the larger your lobcock grows. Everyone respects a big willie.
Jefferson gives a political speech.
On behalf of President Adams, I declare more rights to the states. No more fears of tyranny from this massive central government.
People cheer as Adams sneakily watches the speech from afar.
Who does he think he is? I invented him.
Adams returns home and screams. He gets out a book, angrily dips his quill pen in ink, and feverishly writes.
This man is the nastiest skank strumpet I've ever met. Do not trust him. He is a fugly, draggle-tail slut.
Adams cuts up a portrait of him and Jefferson. He attaches his own photo to the page and admires it. Adams shows the book to his administration.
Only one person who could write such things. Jefferson!
You set me up. You wrote this about yourself. I'm leaving.
Jefferson leaves and Adams chases after him outside.
Do you know what everyone says about you? They say you're a bad-wigged farm freak who's a less dashing version of me.
Mean Boys.
Adams gets hit by a horse and carriage.
Mean Boys, the prequel, coming to theaters October 3rd, 2026.
And blackout. That's the beginning of American history. That's how the country started. And now we're jumping ahead. The next time period was assigned to Chris Wolf to write a sketch set somewhere between 1801 and 1825. And with that in mind, we take you to this sketch called Lewis and Clark. Exterior, midwinter camp, Yellowstone, night, present. Lewis and Clark are barely alive. They are wrapped in everything they own. A fire struggles. Several porters are motionless in the background. Nobody has spoken in a while. A pigeon lands between them.
Another one.
I wonder what idiotic instruction President Jefferson has for us this time.
Exterior, the Missouri River, 4 months before present. The expedition are carrying canoes over land. Everyone looks terrible. A pigeon lands on a canoe.
Passenger pigeon!
President Jefferson said he'd only send these in emergencies. Let's see what it says.
Gentlemen, just a brief reminder, in case you've forgotten, to catalog every plant, every animal, every mineral, and every native nation you encounter. P.S. This letter was dictated to my secretary.
Everyone stops.
He already told us that before we left.
In person.
Is this an emergency?
Apparently, other expeditions have forgotten things in the past. I'm sure he's just being thorough.
Exterior, the Rocky Mountain Plateau, present-day Colorado, 2 months before present. Lewis and the porters are fighting a grizzly bear. It's not going well. Clark is trying to get a good shot from a distance. A pigeon lands on Clark's rifle barrel.
Passenger pigeon!
Read it!
Shouldn't I help you with the bear?
Pigeon messages are emergencies.
Jefferson's legacy demands a footprint commensurate with his vision. Name as many landmarks as possible after me, and then fire a volley with your rifles to commemorate it.
Is that all it says?
Oh, and also, P.S. This letter was dictated to my secretary.
Jefferson's will be done. Ah!
Lewis shouts in rage and kills the bear.
How specific do you think we should get? Like forest level or tree level?
Forest level. We'll forget which tree is which.
We'll need to start rationing ammunition.
Exterior, the Bighorn Mountains, present-day Wyoming, 3 weeks before present. Everyone is ill, catastrophically ill. Lewis and Clark are barely upright. A pigeon lands directly on Lewis's head. Everyone groans. Clark reaches over and takes the note, reads it.
He wants 300 four-leaf clovers.
What?
Gentlemen, please collect for your president 300 four-leaf clovers for my good fortune. P.S. This letter was dictated to my secretary.
Oh, I'll start now.
Lewis crawls weakly toward a grassy area nearby.
Fuck President Jefferson.
Exterior, midwinter camp, Yellowstone, night, present, back to the fire. The pigeon is still there. Lewis and Clark stare at it.
We've wasted untold amounts of ammunition naming shit after him.
We gathered his goddamn clovers.
You were nearly mauled by a bear.
We've barely kept food down in a month.
Open the letter. How bad can it be?
Lewis opens it, reads. His expression shifts into something new. Not anger, not despair, something quieter.
Gentlemen, John Adams insists the woolly mammoth is completely extinct. I disagree. Please find me evidence of their continued existence. $10 are at stake. 5 of that could be yours if I win. Help me prove that insufferable John Adams wrong. P.S. This letter was dictated to my secretary.
A long silence. The fire crackles.
How long have we been traveling?
784 days.
We've seen all sorts of animals, all shapes and sizes. No mammoths.
Not a single one. But hear me out. What if we were naming a landmark, and when we fired the obligatory rifle volley, it startled a nearby mammoth out of the tree line?
Yeah. And then it ran into those acidic hot springs over there, the ones that poor Porter dissolved in, and the mammoth died. It was the only one we'd seen.
And we'll say a local tribe confirmed that was the last one. Mammoths are now extinct because of his orders. Jefferson's orders killed the last mammoth.
Jefferson's orders killed the last mammoth. What a tragedy.
Dreadful shame.
Let's name it Last Mammoth Hot Springs.
Jefferson's last mammoth hot springs.
Lewis and Clark start loading their rifles to fire a volley as per their standing instructions.
Oh, John Adams is going to be wonderfully insufferable about that.
Every single day.
Black Hawk! Every word of that factually and historically true. As is the case in this next sketch, as we jump forward to cover the time period of 1826 to 1850 in this sketch written by Dumais. It's called Mary Ann Todd. Interior, 1839. Mary Todd and her sister Elizabeth Todd are sitting at a vanity table preparing for a party at their family home in Lexington, Kentucky. They are arranging their hair.
Tonight, we're going to do speed dating, and we're going to find you a husband.
Do you really think so?
Listen, you're already 20 years old. It's either now or spinsterhood. But first, let's make you sparkle.
Mary starts brushing her hair.
Your hair needs more shine. I'm going to add some more bear fat.
Elizabeth smears bear fat into Mary's perfectly parted hair.
Okay, grab your folding fan. Let's head down the stairs.
Cut to Mary and Elizabeth sashay into the parlor. Mary blows kisses as she walks towards the tables.
Enough with the kisses. This isn't the Miss Kentucky pageant.
Everyone, please take a scorecard. Ladies, please be seated in your assigned spots. Gentlemen, be seated on the opposite side of the tables. You are the group that rotates from table to table.
Mary and Elizabeth sit next to each other. Mr. Douglas sits across from Mary. Mr. Lincoln sits across from Elizabeth.
Mr. Douglas is across from me. He is gorgeous. He is finer than a fresh peach in July.
Fiddle-dee-dee. I'm sitting across from Mr. Lincoln, the ugliest man I have ever seen.
Oh, mercy. He has a face only a mother could love. He looks like a banana that's been left out in the sun too long.
Someone must have kicked his face down a flight of stairs. Quick, switch chairs with me before the starting bell rings.
Elizabeth pulls Mary out of her chair and pushes her across from Lincoln. The bell rings.
Lord have mercy, you are a pushy bitch.
Cut to Mary Todd sitting across the table from Abraham Lincoln.
Miss, may I present myself? I am Abraham Lincoln at your humble service.
He bows his head.
Miss Mary Todd, sir.
Now that I have had the pleasure of making your acquaintance, Miss, I should be greatly obliged if you ask me a question.
Mr. Lincoln, on our first date, would you take me to the Ford's Theater to see the famous actor John Wilkes Booth in the play Our American Cousin? Or would you take me on an open-air carriage ride in a parade?
My dear, I should be most happy to attend the theater with you.
Oh, sir, that is a most satisfactory answer. I'd reckon I'd be I'm so glad to call him my husband someday.
Well, good luck with that one, you flibberty gibbet. You're going to have to put a paper bag over his head.
Cut to Elizabeth Todd is sitting across from Stephen Douglas.
Miss, I trust you will allow me the pleasure of introducing myself. I am Stephen Douglas.
I'm Elizabeth of the Todd family. It gives me great pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Miss, if you would be so kind, I should be pleased to answer any question you might have.
Mr. Douglas, boxers or briefs?
You do me the honor by asking, Miss. I confess I prefer commando.
Oh, that's exceedingly pleasing to hear, sir. You've answered exactly as I hoped.
A bell rings. Mr. Lincoln and Mr. Douglas move to a different table.
Hey, sugar, I'm telling you right now, Mr. Douglas is the one. Start picking out your bridesmaid dress.
Oh, Mr. Lincoln is the one I prayed for. He sounds like he would die to go to the theater with me.
Oh, I do declare, in all 26 states, there shan't be an uglier couple than you two.
Sister, if this be ugliness, I confess, I find it remarkably agreeable.
Blackout. Yes, indeed. And we move ahead in time from those adventures of Abraham Lincoln to some others. In this next sketch, Andrew Cornelius was assigned the years 1851 to 1875. And based on that, he wrote this sketch called Civil War Letters.
We see a sepia-toned archival photograph with the overlaid words, "The Civil War, the Lost Letters." We translate of archival photographs of a man with a walrus-style mustache while we hear an actor read the letters of Thaddeus.
April 1st, 1862. Dearest Prudence, my Georgia brethren and I have unrolled our blankets upon the fields of Shiloh. We are hastily preparing our cannons, racing for a tremendous clash against the tyrannical North. Though my mind is focused on remaining brave for our righteous cause, my heart remains with you and our horse, Lightning. How fares my noble Lightning? My soul grows heavy with longing for the magnificent beast. Oh, I miss his gentle whining more than words can bear. And of course, you too. Please read these letters to Lightning. Love forever, Thaddeus.
The pictures transition to a series of photographs of Prudence, a woman living on a plantation. We hear an actress read Prudence's correspondence.
May 6th, 1862. Dearest Thaddeus, I hope this letter finds you safe and alive with your regiment. The dreadful butcher's bill from Shiloh has reached us here in Atlanta. Some 23,000 souls hurried into eternity. I can only imagine what horrors you have witnessed at the hands of the northern aggressors. Love, Prudence.
June 29th, 1862. Your prayers and faith have kept me alive, as has the thought of you. Impart my sentiments to lightning. My regiment is now camped at Gettysburg. The hearts of men have turned to flint beneath the terrible carnage, yet I remain unyielding in my resolve to prevent the Yankee from imposing his radical failed experiment upon our sovereign soil. I also ponder if the experiment of our marriage has worn its course. Could a gentleman, under the eyes of God, enter into holy matrimony with his favorite stallion? Surely such a notion is merely the fever dream of a weary soldier surrounded by death. Thinking of you, Thaddeus.
July 14th, 1863. My God, Thaddeus, I can only assume the shock of witnessing 50,000 lives lost in a single battle has done immeasurable damage to your mind. Know that my devotion to you remains absolute and immutable, and I must state, with all the emphasis my hand can command, that you cannot, under any civil or divine law, wed the horse. Love, Prudence.
Oh, July 21st, 1863. Dearest Prudence, Gettysburg was such a devastating loss in our capabilities for the Confederacy. I shudder in horror to think that the tide has shifted in favor of the Federals. Also, I chanced upon a fallen apple of such perfect weight and color that lightning would have despaired with joy to devour it. I have secured it in my haversack. Should the laws of nature bend so that man and equine might join in wedlock, which we know is not an idea you would tolerate, I would offer it to Lightning as an engagement ring, a promise to love him while both of us live on God's green earth. We decamp for Vicksburg tomorrow. I will write as soon as I can. Sincerely, Thaddeus.
August 15th, 1863. Dear Thaddeus, there is much talk in town of an impending surrender. We are aware that Vicksburg has already surrendered to Grant's forces. I pray this setback does not tempt you to any rash acts of valor. Soon the smoke of battle will clear, and you shall be restored to the peaceful shades of Oak Valley and my longing embrace. Alas, the stress of worrying about your physical and mental state has caused me to develop an unbearable cough. I pray to God that you remain safe and return home soon. Love, Prudence.
August 31st, 1863. Dearest Prudence, the end has come. We have laid down our arms before the overwhelming legions of the Lincoln army. My spirit is crushed, my constitution broken. I long to see Georgia and see lightning. And you, of course, Thaddeus.
We see sepia tone images of the horse Lightning and letters signed with hoof marks.
Thaddeus, it's me, Lightning. Prudence died of consumption. I accept wedding proposal. Come home and we can get married. Love, Lightning.
Blackout. The next sketch is Oh Brother by Margot Escott for the years 1876 to 1900. Exterior, a dusty street in Dodge City, high noon, 1876. Bat Masterson and One-Eye Pete prepare for their famous shootouts. There's ominous music in the background. Not a living soul is on the street. Interior, Lazy Lizard Lounge Saloon. Molly, the heart of gold saloon gal, is pleading with Bat.
Please, Bat, don't risk your life over little old me.
I cannot in good faith let the outlaw besmirch your name. I am the law here in Dodge City.
Who's the weird guy behind us?
Bat turns around and sees his younger brother, Matt.
Hey, bro. I just flew into town and my arms are sure tired. Ha ha!
Don't mind him, Molly. He ain't never been right since he fell in that well. He's working on his stand-up comedy act, whatever that is.
Did you see those troughs over there? Just look at all those horses behind. That's more asses than the U.S. Senate.
Well, if he's your brother, I guess I'll love him too.
Does that mean you'll be my gal if Bat dies?
I won't die. I'm the greatest shot in the West.
The saloon doors open and One-Eye Pete walks in with spurs jangling.
Ah, the lovely jingle jangle of spurs. Is it a way to make music? An incentive? A Sorbonne?
I see you, Bat, and your lily-livered, low-down skunk of a brother, Matt Masterson.
Lily-livered? That's great alliteration. Maybe you'd like to be my writer.
Your jokes are not funny. Don't understand them and don't care to.
Hey, did you guys hear the one about the two cowboys who ended up...
You sidewining silly snake. Shut your mouth.
Hey, you can't be speaking shit about my dear brother. I'll shut your lying lemonade mouth with my nickel-coated Colt 45.
And another thing, who names a gun after a baby horse?
They all exit the saloon and Molly drops a white handkerchief in the middle of the road, signaling the pacing to begin. Bat and Matt are at the opposite ends of the street.
Okay, bro. Just take one pace at a time behind me.
And what just is a pace? Is it a step, a foot, a yard, or Mexican money?
I can hear you, you sniveling, sidewining snake. Loser.
Hey, you stop calling my brother names! And Matt, stop this tomfoolery.
And what's the deal with tomfoolery? I can't believe all Toms are foolish.
And listen, Matt, if something happens to me, please take care of my wife.
Take my wife? Please take her.
Bat and One-Eye take paces toward each other, with Matt cowering behind Bat. Molly drops a white handkerchief. They take aim and both are shot dead.
Oh, I guess we better call the preacher.
Yeah. But what do we call him?
Blackout. Next, we have Car Problems, written by Josh Glebron. Interior living room, Detroit, Michigan, 1903. Shot opens in a living room where Clara Bryant Ford is packing her luggage. Her husband, Henry Ford, walks into the room, exhausted from work. He has paperwork on auto parts and is visibly dirty. He speaks to Claire, but is distracted with his own work issues.
Oh, what a day. Right when I thought I had it all figured out.
Henry, it's not going to work.
Clara, be patient. We're so close to the launch of this automobile. I promise it can work.
It's over.
Not yet. We fixed the transmission. Now if we can figure out the radiator issue, the Model A will be a running vehicle.
Not your stupid automobile, Henry. Us. We're over.
Us.
Henry notices the unpacked luggage.
What is all this? Clara, what do you mean us? You're leaving me?
I can't sit around here and wait around on you to grow up. My uncle offered to make you a blacksmith. My cousin could have taught you to be a lamplighter. But you won't get a real job.
Clara, I promise. I know I failed in the past trying this, but this new company I started and this new team, it's different. Ford Motor Company is going to change the world.
Do you hear yourself? Ford Motor Company. It's 1903, Henry. Don't you think if it were possible, someone would have done it? What else can be invented? They've made everything.
But Clara, people will love these cars. They'll drive themselves freely with the Model A.
Drive? Nobody cares about that. People want to ride in a buggy behind a horse, trotting along, smelling the horse's essence like God intended.
But this will be much faster. We're expecting the Model A to go 28 miles per hour.
Are you trying to kill somebody? Who would need to go 28 miles an hour?
Where are you going to go?
I penned a letter to an old flame of mine, the one my mother said I should have chosen all along, Thomas Andrews.
The boat guy? You gotta be kidding.
Not just boats, steamships, rail transportation, not some childish dream like building a car. They say not to reinvent the wheel. You want to take 4 and put rubber on them.
Clara, it's different this time. We've started an assembly line. Workers stationed on a line with the automobile getting put together piece by piece. People will come far and wide to be a part of Ford Motor Company. It'll be the Motor City.
I've heard it all now. Motor City? Detroit is a lumber town, Henry. This is what I'm talking about. Delusion. How does your little car even run?
The Model A will run on gasoline, so it'll be affordable for everyone.
Well, that is the only smart thing you've said. Gasoline will always be cheap in America.
Stay with me, Clara. I want you and baby Edsel with me to see the first Ford on the road.
I am not putting Edsel in one of those death traps. He can ride on horseback, where it's safe for a small child.
Oh, you'll see, Clara. One day it won't just be the Model A. There'll be automobiles that haul things. I'm going to call them trucks. There'll be automobiles that can fit many people. We're going to call them vans and sedans, station wagons, even sports utility vehicles. You like horses so much, I may even call one car the Mustang.
Get a hold of yourself, Hank. You sound like a psychopath.
Clara, you have to believe in me.
Door opens. It's Thomas Andrews.
Clara, we're late, darling. Oh, hello, Hank.
Thomas.
Let me ask, did you drive over here?
Thomas, be nice.
Clara, don't leave. I promise I can make this work. For us. For Edsel.
I've wasted too much time on this, Henry. Thomas builds steamships, something respectable that people will be using forever. They're designing the biggest one in the world now. And in a few years, he even says he will take me on the maiden voyage.
You're leaving to ride on some boat?
It's not just some boat. We're talking about the Titanic. Remember, you said that when your little car is breaking down and the Titanic is sailing the seas. Come on, Clara.
Goodbye, Henry.
Oh.
Clara storms out. Henry leans on the table with his head down for a beat. Head pops up with a profound thought.
I wonder if this thing could go in reverse.
That's blackout.
Well, if you're like me, you've been reading a lot of news lately about aliens. They were also talking a lot about aliens. In the next time period we are covering, 1926 to 1950 is what writer Michael Hayes was assigned. And inspired by that time period, he wrote this sketch that he called War of the Cutes. Exterior field. A reporter, Mayor Thierry, Professor Jones, and a Sergeant Muller, a police officer, stand at a field looking at a large object that fell from space. Norg is concealed behind the object. A reporter uses excited transatlantic accent.
In 1938, the radio play War of the Worlds spread panic across New Jersey. Ironically, only 1 week later, an alien did land a few miles away in Rhode Island.
I'm speaking with biology professor Tad James of Brown University and Providence Mayor Nancy Thierry.
In my opinion, the object appears to be constructed from a material unknown to scientists on Earth.
Citizens of Providence, do not panic. There is no danger. There's absolutely not an alien in Rhode Island.
That was Providence Mayor Nancy Thierry.
Norg peeks out from behind the object. Norg is wearing a puppy beanie.
Oh, God. What is that? It's so... what?
So cute. It seems we have a cute, fuzzy visitor from outer space.
I come from the planet Zortak to eat humans. Whoever resists will be destroyed.
Oh, so adorable.
We will conquer Earth. The people will be enslaved and used as cattle.
So cute.
Residents of the world, there's nothing to worry about. Come to Providence and see the furry, lovable visitors.
But it said it would eat humans.
Eat humans? Something this cute would never do such a thing.
To show my power, I shall make an example of one of you.
Norg pulls out his heat ray and shoots the mayor, killing her. Then he sucks out her life force with a tentacle.
Apparently, Mary Thierry didn't fully appreciate the cuteness.
Go out and gather more people for me. I've journeyed many hundred light years. I'm hungry.
I can't believe it. The mayor was observed by this cherubic creature. Surely this must have been some sort of cultural misunderstanding.
Yes, indeed.
I will use my scientific technique to scratch it behind the ears.
Professor Jones goes to pet Norg. Norg shoots him with a heat ray.
Can't resist the cuteness.
Norg eats him with a tentacle.
Oh, God. The professor and the mayor are dead.
Not dead. Slowly and painfully digesting in one of my 9 stomachs, which will closely resemble levels of hell from Dante's Inferno.
Sound of muffled screams.
As a reporter, I feel I have an obligation to reach out to the public beyond Earth. So I will try to rub it right on its belly, right here. So irresistibly cute. So...
Norg eats him with a tentacle.
I'm still hungry. You.
Me? No,
Muller hides. Norg approaches.
My stomach's grumbling.
Well, I went to Halloween shopping today, so...
Muller puts on a hideous alien mask, then reemerges.
So cute! Will you marry me? We'll have 752 cute little larvae together.
I guess.
Norg leads him to the spacecraft. They take off. Blackouts. I hope real aliens are as cute as Norg, but not as deadly. Our next sketch is called JFK The Last Ride. It's written by Landis. Carry on. Aponte. It was inspired by the time period of 1951 to 1979. And to kick off this one, we take you to Interior FBI Warehouse, 1963 day. Chiron, November 22nd, 1963. John F. Kennedy and Jackie Kennedy are led into the warehouse by Secret Service agent Morris, and 2 agents. Agent 1 and Agent 2 guard their rear.
Okay, Mr. President, here we have the vehicle we will be using for the parade.
We reveal a 1961 Lincoln Continental convertible, reinforced with bulletproof glass bubble dome covering the entire rear seat. The bulletproof glass is not perfectly clear.
We remodeled the 1961 Lincoln Continental with a brand new bulletproof exterior bubble dome, reinforced metal plates, and undercarriage. Code name the SS-100-X.
Kennedy inspects the vehicle before getting into the back seat.
Can you see me through this glass?
Yes, Mr. President.
Okay, but can you see me? This glass is so thick, you can barely make out this $1 million smile. And this.
JFK tries to wave, but hits his hand on the glass.
How am I going to greet my fans?
You mean your constituents?
Dear, maybe we should listen to Agent Morris. We've had a lot of legitimate threats lately.
JFK steps out.
Listen, Henry.
Agent Morris?
Henry, the people want to see this face. They need to see this face. How else do you expect us to project strength and confidence if the people can't see their favorite president?
Your safety is my only priority.
What's Castro going to do? Throw a mojito at me? Get rid of the dome.
JFK signals to a couple of workers. They remove the dome.
Agent Morris, maybe we can find a compromise. How about we implement the new security protocol?
What new protocol?
We call it Eagle's Nest. We'll place 4 agents jogging next to your vehicle, providing, for a lack of a better word, a human barrier around you and the vehicle.
Okay, I like it.
Agent Morris signals. 4 athletic and massively attractive agents run over, taking position around the vehicle.
Are these the actual agents that'll be running next to me?
Yes, Mr. President.
This is a brilliant plan, Agent Morris.
JFK sits in the car again. He's not happy with the hunks surrounding him.
Are we really going to demean our agents to chasing after a car like a pack of wild dogs? And more importantly, pulling focus from this mug?
JFK points to his face.
I think not.
JFK looks around and calls over Agent 1, who is clearly not in the best shape.
Hey, have a seat right in the passenger seat.
Agent 1 sits in the passenger seat.
You see, he can see everything around him and is as close as you can be to keep me safe.
Mr. President, I must insist.
You must take this seriously. We are so close to passing the Civil Rights Act, ending the Vietnam War, and for once passing a comprehensive economic plan that could end poverty once and for all. If anything happens to you, all that will be derailed. Years of work gone.
JFK mumbles under his breath.
Marilyn would agree with me.
Well, that bitch is dead, isn't she?
Oh.
And so will you, if you don't listen to the grown-ups in the room. John.
JFK uses his charm, telling Jackie to come over and sit next to him.
Baby, why are we fighting? You know you're my world. Come sit next to your man.
Jackie complies and sits next to him in the car. As she sits, the car sinks down because of the weight.
We didn't calculate agents being inside the vehicle. With the new armor, we made it a stronger suspension system.
Or maybe the first lady needs to lay off those grilled cheese sandwiches.
JFK laughs. Jackie's expression changes. She turns to Agent Morris.
Get rid of all of it.
And JFK says,
Oh, sorry. That's my girl. What's the worst that can happen?
Blackout! I mean, what is the worst that can happen? Our next sketch is written by Beth Bailey. It is called Quality Time. This sketch is inspired by the time period 1976 to 2000. Interior, kitchen, morning, 1982. Jill is cooking breakfast for her family. Her husband, Jack, is sitting at the table reading the newspaper. Jill sets down bacon and eggs in front of Jack.
Kids, breakfast. Jack, are you going to just sit there and read instead of talking to me?
I'm reading about the real world. Reagan's America.
Well, I read in Reader's Digest that married couples only spend 7 minutes of quality time together a week. That's not a lot of time.
Ha, you women. Why do we need quality time? We share a bed.
So we can connect, Jack. Monday, you bowl. Tuesday, you play darts. Wednesday, you play pool. Thursday is your softball league. Friday is Dallas. And Saturday is Falcon Crest. That just leaves Sundays, and you work at the car every week.
That's nonsense. I got Junior into playing soccer.
No, but I take him to practice. And Jennifer started her creative arts class last week. Did you see her candle wicking project? It's a bird.
Jill holds up the project and Jack scowls at it.
Oh, please don't hang that up. My mother might see it.
Well, see, that your mother, that's exactly what I'm talking about. If we had quality time together, I'd know she was coming.
What do you want to talk about?
How about the news?
The news? What do you know about the news? Do you have an opinion on trickle-down economics?
Well, by the name of it, it sounds like all the money is at the top and not enough will be distributed down to those who actually really need it at the bottom.
You sound like a goddamn communist.
Well, I hear more welfare cuts are coming.
Handouts equal socialism.
You need to feed the economy.
Where are you hearing these words? Phil Donahue?
I hear them when we watch the 10 o'clock news together.
Well, think about new recipes when you're watching the news. You have 3 minutes left.
Okay, let's talk about sports. I still like that Billie Jean King.
She's weak. She cheated when she played Bobby Riggs.
Oh, you're just sore that you lost our bet on that game. All you had to do was load the dishwasher that night, and you didn't do it.
Is the 7 minutes over yet?
Sure. I guess we can try talking later after Dallas.
I love that J.R. Ewing. He's what every man should be. Strong. Slaps who he wants. Ruthless.
Got shot by a woman.
They sit in silence for a moment, and Jack goes back to reading his newspaper.
So, Jack, I was thinking, now that I'm working part-time over at Sears, I'm going to open my own credit card.
Jack pounds on the table angry.
God damn it. No. Jesus Christ. You get one Supreme Court justice and you think you deserve a line of credit? Forget it. You women thinking you can run and make your own choices and ruining everything.
The kids enter for breakfast.
Mom, Dad, I'm pregnant and I'm getting an abortion.
What?
Gnarly.
That's my girl.
Black. A final sketch of this tour through a comedic tour through 250 years of U.S. history, as inspired by the time period of 2001 to right now today, 2026. It's written by Jessica Camargo, and it's called I'm Leaving You, Interior Therapist Office Day. Dr. Helen Middleton sits with a legal pad. The other two people in the room with her are America and the 24-hour news cycle. They take their seats.
Welcome, America, and Mr. 24-hour news cycle.
Just news is fine.
I see you've been together for, 30 years. What brings you to couple counseling now?
Dr. Middleton, I can't do this anymore. He's been manipulating me for all those years, and I still can't leave.
You need me, America. You'd be lost without me.
That's what I thought. I thought having you with me 24 hours a day made me smarter. I thought you made me safer.
You are smarter. You are safer. That's me. I did that.
Do you know who I was before you? Walter Cronkite, Peter Jennings, and I was doing just fine.
So now we're doing X's.
Walter came to see me 30 minutes a day. He'd tell me what happened, then went home.
Oh, yeah, 30 minutes? That's all he gave you.
Peter was the same. He'd tell me about a coup somewhere and why I should know about it. And then he was gone.
Oh, and how were they different from Mr. News? Oh, sorry.
And
My bad.
how were they different from Mr. News?
Yeah.
They never stalked me. At work, in the bathroom, during my meditation retreat.
Well, how could you even meditate if you didn't know about the raccoon that got into the Denny's in Tulsa?
I read that article. And 13 more. Mid-meditation. They caught me and kicked me out of the retreat.
Well, you don't need meditation, okay? I can give you all the peace of mind you need.
Peace of mind. You've given me anxiety, and then you say, you're the one that can cure it.
I'm just being honest.
America stands up and walks around exasperated.
You again with the honesty. You lie to me constantly.
America, I hear that you're angry. That's valid. Take a breath.
America ignores Dr. Middleton.
What? You tell me my supplements, all of them, they were essential. All of them. And you know what? I was just making expensive urine. You told me AI was taking my job. And then you told me AI, that it wasn't. And then all of a sudden it was again. And every single month is the most important election of our lifetime, or democracy dies.
Would you rather I said nothing? Is that what you want? Silence?
News, you're not giving America a choice. You're threatening her.
Okay, fine. Yes. And if she ignores me, I die. Okay, so don't blame me for just trying to survive.
America goes quiet and sits back down.
Okay? Listen, America, in the time we've been sitting here, you've missed 4 breaking stories.
Did someone die?
Maybe.
America, look at me, not at news.
Just give me a second, doctor.
America closes her eyes and starts a breathing exercise. In for 4, out for 4, but her foot won't stop tapping.
Oh, wait. I don't need to know now. Just tell me later.
News grins, checks his watch.
Oh, was it someone famous?
If you agree to stay with me, I'll tell you that and so much more.
America, don't. You don't have to.
America gives up and falls into News's arms.
Tell me. I'll never try to leave you again.
There was a 98-year-old who had guest star part in a 40s movie you've never heard of.
That's nothing.
America grabs News by his shirt.
I need more. Give me more. Do you have any updates on that raccoon?
Blackout! That's the end of that sketch. And the end of this show, the United States of Comedy. Thank you so much for watching. Let's give it up for our writers. All of our writers in both of our rooms contribute to each other's sketches. In our Monday night writers room here at the Sketch School, Arlandis Carrion Aponte, Bev Bailey, Dumay, Melanie Dupuis, Olivia Johnson, and Chris Wolf. In our Thursday room is Jessica Camargo, Andrew Cornelius, Margot Scott, Frank Litch, Josh Golbin, and Michael Hayes. Also, more thanks to give out. Huge thank you to not only a reader, not only a writer, but a virtual stage manager here tonight. Chris Wolf wearing all hats that could be worn. Thank you, Chris. And gotta give it up, of course, for our fantastic cast performing, reading and performing these sketches for us. Landis Carrion Aponte, Bev Bailey, Dumay, Chris Wolf, Andrew Cornelius, Margot Scott, Kyle Parker, and Amy Meredith. Our executive producer of the United States of Comedy is Bev Bailey, doing it all. Writing, reading, producing, killing it. Thank you, Bev, for making this all happen. One more time, if you liked what you saw, please like and subscribe. We would love for you to subscribe because we are going to officially launch our YouTube channel on July 1st. So you can subscribe on YouTube to at the Sketch School 411, at the Sketch School 411. And for more information on everything we're doing at the Sketch School, free events, workshops, classes, shows, all of it, please go to thesketchschool.com. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Happy Flag Day. Happy 250th.